Welcome to the Gamers Recap on Anything podcast, and I'm your host, Slouk10, and today we're going to be learning a little bit more of the Call of Duty Warzone 2.0 Season 4 new season. We're going to be learning a little bit more about that. If you're on YouTube, you're going to get exclusive footage, I suppose, to what you guys would on all the other podcasting platforms, but we're going to be talking about it and what my thoughts are. But so as I can tell from what I'm looking at, I have an image that I've gotten. I hope it's legit image. Pretty sure Call of Duty's posted this image a couple of times, so I think I'm good. If I'm wrong, sorry, but I'm pretty sure my stuff is legit that I got here, so there's that. So as far as I know, the new season is about to drop in a day. I think today's the last day for Season 3, if I'm not wrong about that. Or am I wrong? It drops June 14th. So, anyway, I'm going to look at the left side of this picture if you're on YouTube here real quick. So, what I can see right now is we're going to be getting a new map update. That's going to be great because a lot of people didn't like El Mazrah because of how big, I suppose, the map was. I think that's why people didn't like it. So, that's one thing. And not only that, there wasn't too many good spots to go to. There was like spots to go to in my opinion. There's also going to be a new event that's going to be cool. It says it's going to be a vendor event. I can't pronounce that very correctly, but I think that's how you pronounce it. So there's going to be a new event. I think that one's just going to be an operator event, the way it looks. That's going to be cool. I can't wait to get a new operator. That's awesome. Speaking of new operators, I do know in this list that we have new operators that I will be going over as well. We're going to have new features. We're still going to have El Mazrah, but we're going to have night mode. That is interesting. I think night mode wasn't like fully dark before, because I think we've had it to where if you played actual battle royale, it kind of got dark in a certain time, I think, but you never actually got full dark mode, which that's going to be great. You'll have light and dark mode when you load in. I think that'll be fun. Give you more of a open mind on how that would work. Probably have to, that means we might actually, for our kits, we might also get like night vision stuff that we could add to our character. That'd be cool. I know I don't really like too much of the night vision, how that really works. I really don't like it too much, but I can work around with that. Might have a good idea for that one, especially if I can use like a thermal scope on some of my weapons. I usually don't use it during the daytime because it's kind of weird, so you know, nighttime will open that opportunity way up, so that's cool. We also have a sandstorm event. Now technically in El Mazrah, if you went to a certain location, you technically already had a sandstorm event, so if you think about it, but I think this one's going to be where you absolutely can't see anything from the way it looks, and you're probably going to get like certain rewards for being in it or something. I don't know exactly how this one's going to work. I don't know fully, but the way I can tell, it's definitely going to be darker. So that's going to be what's coming new to the Warzone 2.0 part of the Call of Duty for the new season. So DMZ is also going to be getting an update. It looks like we're going to have new features. We're going to have new regions, I think that's it. New regions, we're gonna have a jailer boss. Okay, that's gonna be cool. We're also gonna have a European. Wait, what? Does that say? Oh, that's an R. Reputation system. Sorry, I thought that was an E. That's why I was like, that did not sound too good. It's like, what in the world am I trying to read here? But anyway, there's gonna be a new reputation system that's going to be cool as well. Probably like if you leave a teammate behind, you get deducted on points or something. I don't know how that would work actually. I haven't played DMZ really since the game came out. I played it a decent amount when the game came out, but I didn't after that one update, I think it was like the first or second update of DMZ, I just didn't like it no more because they changed so much of it and it just didn't feel right to me, so I just quit playing DMZ. But I might test it out to see how that works. I don't know. So there's that. We're gonna have that. Modern Warfare 2, which is the actual game. Like if you play multiplayer, you paid for the actual game. here's going to be some new things. We're going to have some new multiplayer maps, Terminal, and Rust. Rust is coming back. That is cool. Rust is coming back to Modern Warfare 2, so that's awesome. Well, actually, it's the first time in this game, technically. In the other games, they're bringing the map back, basically. But that's cool. Like that. We're going to have some blueprint rewards. That's going to be awesome. Going to have some new camo challenges. So that's awesome as well. I didn't complete my camo challenges, actually. I only got like one completed, and it was completely by accident. It was the pistol. I don't even know how I completed the pistol, but I did it by accident. So there's that. We're going to have a new event. It says on here as a tier 1 event. I'm not too sure how that's going to work. We're also going to have weapons, operators, and more. There's another category here that I can see. It says weapons. We're going to get a ACR rifle. It almost looks like the TAQ 56, aka I consider that to being a SCAR. It looks like that. It kind of looks like that in a certain way. Actually, I think it is. It's probably just a blueprint that goes on that gun. And they just call it the ACR rifle. I don't know, maybe it's a new rifle and it's just going to look the same. That's cool. We're going to have a new operator. As far as I can tell, it's going to be Nictu. I can't tell exactly how to pronounce that name. Then you're gonna have another raid episode. Episode 4 is gonna be coming out. I haven't did any of the raids. I've tried to do the first raid, but I can never complete it because when we got to the vault section, if you guys know what I'm talking about, my teammates would not cover the one side. And yes, guys, I didn't play with randoms. I played with actual teammates, and it was kind of hard because they was like, I don't know which way to go, bro. We keep getting overrun, etc., etc. We'd get it to where the door would halfway be open, and where we can almost sneak through the door to keep on going, and we'd lose because everybody would die to the Juggernaut at the end, like right there. Because the Juggernaut takes so many freaking bullets when you got like 4 or 5 other people trying to shoot at you at the same time. So it was so difficult. We never completed that one. To get the gas skin. I don't know if you still be able to get the gas skin for that or not, but I'm going to try my best to do that again. I don't know when. I mean, it is going to be a new season, so I'm going to be playing multiplayer to test out these new maps and etc. So, you know, I'm going to try to get the raids missions done. Maybe I'll do that in a whole different separate live stream that I will be uploading to the channel where this podcast is, which is Selecting Reacts Plus More. If you have not checked that channel out, go check it out. I'm going to be doing that. So there's my plan on that. So anyway, speaking of the new raid episode 4, we're going to get a new mission, and I can't tell who that is, actually. I really can't tell. But definitely new mission. So there's that. I'm going to have raid episode 4. I also got like a couple more things that if you're on YouTube, you'll get an exclusive content too. So check out the YouTube channel for that. But that's what my thoughts are on this. There's going to be so many, like, new things. Definitely can't wait. I think they're going to, like, I think they always raise it by 200, the tiers. So I'm going to be excited to see what the new reward system was going to be for that. I didn't max out this season so far. I think I'm only level 602 or something, I think. I'm not too sure. I know I'm not very high on my level because its max is 650. And I don't think I'm 650. I might be 590 or something like that. I might not even be 600. So there's that. So that's interesting enough on that front. So I used before this last season, which season 3, I did max out almost every time, but kind of slacked off on playing a little bit because I've been playing like other games, trying to get a feel for other games at the same time. I'm still really enjoying the Call of Duty seasons. I think they're doing a lot of good stuff with their seasons dropping. The only thing I didn't like about the last season, I think it was released in the last season, was the dark mode on the multiplayer, going dark mode. I think that's what they called it. You could not see anything if you had or didn't have night vision on. Like, you really couldn't see nothing, and couldn't aim, you couldn't do nothing. It was just like, I couldn't play it, so there's that. But a lot of people liked it. But I wasn't a big fan. I would play it, but I wasn't a big fan of it. So there's that. But yeah, so it's going to be dropping June 14th, and I know I'm making a video a little late to talk about this, but hey, at least I'm talking about it. So I'm also hoping that I know they're not making a new map for the Ashika Island. I think that's how you call it. That's the name of the area, or some people call it the new Rebirth Island, or etc. But maybe they need to like add like more cars or something to the game, or something to that map. I know too many people. It's like, oh, it's a small map, no cars really needed. But I like the cars. Maybe get rid of those drones where people can redeploy on top of you like that with a fully kitted out Scar and just like laser you. And I mean the TAQ 56. But there's that. And also I would like to see like another blueprint. I know there's been a couple blueprints already, but I would like to see another blueprint for the Hurricane with my favorite SMG. I'd like to see another like cool looking blueprint for that. I don't think I'm going to though. So there's that. What was the other things I had in mind for the new season that probably ain't gonna come out, but you know, there was a few things, but oh, and they also need to work on their proximity chat a little bit, because I know that whenever you load in and it, like their mic system for at least the consoles, I don't know if it works the same way for the PCs or not, but I know the Xbox and PlayStations both have this problem that I hope gets fixed, where you try to load into the match, your mic's cut out, can't hear nobody. That's a little annoying. Not only that, when you're also in the lobby, it'll also cut out, so there's that. And when you're in the pre-game lobby already, it just kind of lags in and out a little bit, and it's a little glitchy. So maybe they need to work on that a little bit. So there's another thing that I would like to see fixed. Now, I liked how they added proximity chat to Ashika Island. That was also one of my things that I wanted them to do for the last season, which they did do. So that's something. I know they brought out the rat pack, and I know my friend Brad, he was like, hey, we should all be rats in the sewers. Maybe they should bring out like a skin, something like that. We was always talking about that, and you know, they actually brought it out. I don't know how many people have ever talked about them bringing it out, but I know there's probably a lot of people that was mentioning about people being rats in the sewers, so that's probably why they brought out the rat pack, which was kind of fun. It almost felt like they was actually listening to me and Brad, even though there's probably like a lot of people that was talking about that same thing. So, or they just actually had the idea themselves and they didn't see any of that, of course. So, but you know, that was that was pretty cool. They also brought out, and what I'm actually liking about that is they brought out like Icon series skins now. Technically, it's like, almost like Fortnite, but they call it operators. So, Icon operators is what I'm gonna call them. Which I think they brought out two. I don't remember what the other guy's name was, but he wears like a Roman outfit and whatever. I don't know what his name was. I didn't pay too much attention. But we also got Tim the Tap Man. He's also an operator in there. So I'd like to see more content creators be thrown into the game. That'd be cool. Yeah, I think that'd be just really cool to see more content creators thrown into the game that plays Call of Duty. Now, of course, I don't think they're going to like throw Ninja or any of them in there, because you know what I mean, they don't play Call of Duty, at least I don't think any of them do. I know Courage used to. I don't know if he still does. Courage used to, and like a couple of them others that played around with Courage, Eggsoft, and a couple of them other YouTubers. I know they all played Warzone specifically, not Warzone 2.0, Warzone specifically. I don't know if they switched over to the new one or they just completely quit. I have not paid none attention for a while, so I have no clue. But you know what I mean? Like, I would like to see some more of those operators thrown into the game. That'd be cool, with their exclusive blueprints or something. And you know, not only that, if they also, because I'm pretty sure they would anyway, when they throw out these operators, in case someone doesn't want the actual operator, they just want the blueprints, like the gun skins, they should like throw into it like a separate bundle pack for just the, you know, just the blueprints, which I think would be pretty cool, because you know, some people like Tim the Tap Man, but some people don't want to wear his operator. They just want his blueprints, right? But then they buy the whole operator pack because it only comes with the blueprints and the operator and etc. etc. If they just throw it in like that, I think that'd be pretty cool. I know they have done that type of stuff with like the other weapons I've seen, where you can just buy the weapons, which, pretty cool. I just wanted to see them do that with more of the bundles that they actually have out. That would also make them more money, because the people that actually only want the weapons are going to just get their cards put on there, etc., and they're going to get more money just to get that. So, just a heads up there, Activision, in case you're wondering. So, yeah. If you guys had any questions and anything at all, just let me know on my social medias. They're all linked in the description of the podcast episodes and in the YouTube descriptions. So, guys, go let me know in any of those: Twitter, Discord, YouTube comments, anywhere. Go let me know there, and I will be happy to answer what I think is the best answer. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this podcast episode, hit that follow button and rate us out of the 5 stars. And stay tuned on YouTube here, because I'm going to have exclusive content for you guys. So, see you guys in a minute.
72 hours ago, there were reports of a possible chemical attack in the city of Vandal. A resident philanthropist we believe to be Milena Romanova, a Russian real estate magnate, tasked a private security force to protect the city and prevent an attack. They set up perimeters and cordoned off areas for the safety of the civilians. Many have been evacuated, and others have chosen to leave. Questions about the intentions of the security force are being answered before our eyes. Enemy soldiers have been seen within the city limits. There is something very wrong in Vandal. At this hour, conflict is breaking out in the streets, waterways, and city centers. We need soldiers on the ground to resecure the area and prevent the collapse of Vandal. This looks like a